Okay, my name is Jessica, and my poem is called Black Culture. See, we all come to hip-hop. He is who we call father, giving him all the power, respect, and loyalty. See, as we walk these young black people, we don't even know where to begin. Hoping all the criticism in, not knowing who to make our friend. See, these young girls get knocked up with babies they can't take care of, disrespecting their parents because they have no home training. See, this is what we call our black culture. This is the culture we are doing with all the rights and wrongs. This culture where Dr. Martin Luther, Rosa Parks, and Malcolm X died for. Education and freedom is what they strive for. But today's society think we deserve so much more. Letting all the nonsense get in our ways. We see people standing on corners, and we inside counting their days. Guns and violence is what they turn to. Thinking mommies and daddies they think they could return to. Bullets and gunshots is what they run to get. I guess fighting out is too legit. Culture. Is this our culture? This culture where blacks got beat, hung on trees like raw meat, pick cotton and clean up for them white folks. I guess blacks today take it as a joke. But Harriet Tubman and Sojourner Truth and all them other slaves that fought for us, now they stealing and killing and we can't even trust. I feel like our father hip-hop need to stop playing hopscotch and be real with the generation we face today. Because most of them don't even know how to pray. Not telling God their real fears because the culture makes them come to tears. Leaving all their power to share. This generation, general, also original. Everybody trying to fit in this black society. Seeing we Afro-Americans sometimes don't like the color of our skin. Not even realize the one you have killed have been some kin. This generation, this culture. Pause. Black, black, black. Now it's time to take the world back. Back to the old Africa. Back to the old slaves. Back to the old country. Back to the grandmas and grandpas. Back to me and you. Let's change this culture. Let's change this generation back. Let's take it back, our black people. Old and young, let's take it back.
Yeah.
My name is Lavana. My poem is called My Black. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. My black is strong. Been through long days and long nights, through smacks, slaps, and lashes. My black is strong. My black is powerful. Fighting and writing for what she believes in and having a dream like Martin, like Malcolm, like Rosa. My black is strong and powerful. My black is beautiful. Beauty is in her smile, which hides a lot of pain or sheds a river of tears. My black is a leader, ready to take a stand for what's not right and to be recognized for something other than the color of her skin, like Maya, like Mark, like Obama. My black is confident, stuck like glue to her beliefs, willing to pay for her consequences, believing only one man can change her ways. My black is determined. Tell her she can't or won't succeed. Stand aside, sit back, and watch in amazement as she proves you wrong. You and the doubters wrong. Nothing can stop her from shining. My black is strong, powerful, beautiful, a leader, confident, and determined.
A round of applause. And Brandon Evermore. Here we go.
I'm putting my shades on. I'm going in. Yeah, well, just let me go.
Come on, you can do it.
Everyday life is 17. That's the age we get caught in between the dream upon the common dream. Everyday life is 17. You get caught in between a dream. Is this dream real? But I'm like Jack and Hill upon a hill. Everyday life is 17. Young fellows try to make the basketball teams, but as easy as it seems, you can get cut just like that. But after that, it's snapbacks and tattoos. After you have it, you're that dude. Everyday life is 17. You put the shades on, you think you're so clean. Man. Teachers telling us to stay in school. Other night, your mom called saying, boy, who you trying to fool? Your teacher called me yesterday and told me you weren't in school. So if you think I'm the fool, you're the common fool because who are you trying to fool? Everyday life is 17, you try to get over. Saturday nights, you got to go without being sober. Everyday life is 17. It's the teen struggle. We got to stay out the depression because it's going to come a common double. I don't know how to end it, though. Like, yeah, like I don't know how to end it. Let's just clap. That was terrible, bro. I wasn't fried enough.
I'm Caroline, and my poem is Change. You give Christianity a bad name. You make the thing Christians are all the same. Hypocrite, hypocrite, hypocrite. The main reason why people hate Christianity is because of the Christians themselves. There needs to be a better declaration, proposition, or modification. You're a pack of wolves waiting to strike, and just when the right moment hits, bam, knock him dead, shoot him dead, kill him with your hate, kill him with the blade. You ain't no saint. Whatever happened to rejoice with those who rejoice and weep with those who weep, or love your enemy? He's love the sinner but hate the sin. What's with the smug little grin? Can't you see you're leaving a scar? You're called to love more. Can't you see your last chance is walking right out through the door? Can't you see the red blood? People are bleeding, struggling, hoping to survive. Then there's loners. They look out for one another, care for one another, love one another. Their success is so high, they fly. You give Christianity a bad name. You make them think Christians are all the same. Let the fighting cease and make peace. Serve by being a quiet mouse. It's honoring in God's house. You may not agree on everything, but silence is golden.
There you did it. Ah!
My name is Morgan, and my poem is called Suntan. Get your wannabe suntan body out my face, talking about how you don't like our race. See, this isn't a race, but if that's the case, when we set the pace with our loud, echoing bass and beats and the beauty in the way we speak, the words you sometimes call your own, but Elvis, baby, we all know rock and roll is something we once owned, while Emmett rocked and rolled till it crushed his bones. Yeah, you angels left him all alone, the po-po. You say we're no good and just from the hood, but you're just misunderstood. Hey, Lewis, turn on the switch. Edison, you're on Spotlight, the one Lattimore made to help us see through the night. You still owe us 900%, in which the speed Jane Ernest helped you make to sell your shoes to pay your monthly rent. I don't get it. What makes you people think you're better than us? The color of your skin? Prettier than us, smarter than us, more holy than us, while your skin screams out for lust? Didn't God make us from one generation? Don't we all have the same color of blood? Don't we all cry out the same salty tears? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Didn't God start us from one generation? Don't we all have the same color of blood? Aren't our tears all salty like the Pacific Ocean? Then what were you shooting us for? To see our blood blue? Then what were you torturing us for? To see acid drip down our face because of our race? If that's your God, our God, aren't we all his children? Aren't we all brothers, sisters, and sons? Well, again, while your skin screams out for sun, running away from your own race that killed the one you're trying to become. So get your wannabe suntan body out my face, talking about how you don't like our race, because we are all people. We are people, all people. And definition of people, human beings.
Great.
Darn it, I messed up.
Okay, I'm Malik Hurt, and this poem is called Blank. I have the brain of a hurricane, a swirling wind of thunder and sticks of lightning at the base of the pit in my mind. Drum away, I say. These are regular rhythms in perfect sync until it all goes down the drain. Wash away. Pause. Noise consumes us all. We fall prey to the street violence, duck from the police sirens. We keep trying to peace silence, but now peacekeepers seem mindless. But if you stop and listen, you can hear the quiet is dying. We all pray for our prey. Our prayers are predators that string us along, but whether or not we're the Geppetto, snacking on some Sargentos, the ghetto was viewed as a cheesy little puppet from the get-go. Pause. It's almost encouraged to be loud these days. That road less traveled is filled with the evil and the unforeseen, so we stick with familiarity, happily. She tells us lies. Lies like conformity is our family, egos are our friends, education is the enemy, education kills. Curiosity may have killed the cat, but if you give that cat a gap, make that gat go clap, clap right back. Now where's your curiosity at? Who needs to know math when you're strapped? And sure, I'm aware of the fall of it. I'm completely cognizant, but I will never call it quits. I'll still be home putting all this knowledge in my noggin getting ready for college. Meanwhile, they out there popping mollies trying to sweat like they was out jogging. Pause. Misery loves company like the boisterous love megaphones. People scream about their problems, but hesitate for solutions. People love to shamelessly judge, but hate to be humbled. People crave money, but can't afford the cost. We all want to be good, but that cold finger fear pulls us back ever so gently. The few who oppress the many keep their voices sealed as they scream and scorch the souls of our kind. The sad and walking, but never talking, husks of humans march on as they complete the operation of vocal apartheid. It figures that the figures public figures figured out will leave us disfigured in a configuration of failure. Fairness, Ferris, guide this wheel through the sick carnival of discord. No one asks for admission. They just end up paying for it. And moving away from the masses, leave these classless fractions of inhabitants waiting in a stagnant mash of cavalry blasts, lightning flash, thunder crash, winds clash. My brain is a hurricane, my words are the quiet rain. The eye of the storm is finally closed. The beat of the drums are finally done. Silence.
All right, my name is Dion. I'm a junior, and this is my hip-hop poem, It. What do you stand for? See, I'm sure you've heard this before, but if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. In life, we're expected to meet certain standards, which then leaves us stranded and abandoned, and then you're nothing more than a memory to the people who set those standards because you're not good enough. Nothing in life comes easy except one thing, being yourself. There's nothing easier than being yourself so you can experience good things and feel good about yourself. Hip-hop will guide you rather than lie to you. Hip-hop will have you flying like Peter Pan, and you'll always be in flight because you'll never land. Even though I got off topic, I know what you're thinking. What is the topic? And now your thoughts are beginning to feel all microscopic. This unrecognizable flow is tropic. I'm cocky, I'm hip-hop's Rocky, you can't stop me. As hip-hop begins to change, we begin to change. It may sound strange to try to blame the game and put shame on its name for its lack of change and the fact of it staying the same. Where are we dying to live when we're just living to die? Where are we trying to give when no one gives us a try? And where are we trying to see when there's nothing in sight but a goodbye? I don't see the good in a goodbye and the reason behind a lie. We wear crowns, poetry flows like water, you better not drown. They try to say hip-hop was dead like somebody shot her down. Hip-hop is forever young and me, my peers, and my enemies. My generation is sick, cure them with a remedy. My flow is slick, I find you sliding up and down the street. Hip-hop is dangerous, it will have you snap, crackle, and pop. You would think it was a serial killer, but yet a spiritual healer and corner of the block slinging amethyst rocks lyrical dealer. Collectively, selectively, falsely accusing hip-hop and objectively rejecting the fact that hip-hop has respectively set society free. We better now than never, right? Better now than never, right? We're taking off. This is going to be one heck of a flight. We dream to achieve and we're inspired to believe. This is bad.
She was a young preteen obsessed with magazines, always watching the model scenes on the television screen. Never thought, or looked in the mirror, and all she seen was a scary body. Never thought she was a queen, always squeezed into her jeans, and all she could do was scream. Spent all her daddy's money on lotions and cream. Man, she spent a fortune, but never had a reinforcement. Daddy never hugged her, well, because you see, mommy and daddy were divorced. Give me a second, I'm sorry. Or when she ate, she forced it or cut it into portions. Spent all her time clutching the porcelain. Used to be so secure, but gave that innocence to the guy who beat her just because he could. Never would have known with the pounds of makeup covered up on the black eye she covered up. See, companies be lying to get that cake, baby, but come on, Sissy's here. Just need you to wake up. Don't let them fill your head with full-out lies. Don't let them make that cake out of your pie. See, this ain't no lie. Look, daddy's here like an illusion from the medication, dehydration, suffocation. The repetition, you know your heart is fading. Pleading, please don't fade away. Just need you to realize what realize. See, you, and you are beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm Anna Krause, and my poem's called Today. How's the Hunter family okay with buying Bubba's Pampers from the land of the hot sun? And they still want to point their guns, hating and barricading them from our land so that they can't take our jobs? Please, stop acting like slobs eating your corn on the cobs, little redneck snobs who are creating your mobs to chase Rico back over the border. Who do you think made this outsource? It's the same man you voted for, so don't be mad when his plans run their course. Stop being ignorant, like the color of the other man's skin is more important than what he'll do for you. Thinking, Obama's a Muslim, he'll bring terror to us all. It's funny, because my mom's surgeon was a Muslim last fall. I hope he didn't plant a bomb inside her, because that's what we know they all do. Gosh, I can't believe our nation has some people like you. I'm tired of the racism, the ignorance, and watching people get brainwashed before my own eyes. Well, my mom told me. Well, my pappy said, you want to go and take away a woman's right to choose? She's coming from a home where she was sexually abused. Read your Bible correctly or put it away. I have every right to get married, even if I'm gay. Where did our separation of church and state go? How can a nation that's come so far be stepping so far back? I have a dream that one day our lower, middle, and upper class will walk hand in hand, instead of being disconnected by people that just don't understand. And especially the people that do understand, making more and more money while the rest of the country suffers. Maybe they can cash out on their private doctors and their private hospitals, but my mom can't. Now, don't get it confused. I don't think that the system should get abused by people who refuse to work hard. But my mom and dad do work hard. And if it weren't for Obamacare, my mom wouldn't be here today. No man deserves to die in the street because he can't afford to pay. Look at Europe. They have a better way. Free college, healthcare, and rights people don't try to take away. We broke away from Great Britain. Now look where we're at today. I haven't seen an eagle fly above our beautiful for spacious sky in a while. He's probably bowing his head in shame at the Scottsboro boys' trial. And crown thy good with brotherhood sounds just as fake as metropolitan police officers. I want to stop seeing from sea to shining sea cheap clothes being shipped to Target from Indonesia. I want to see beautiful for patriots' dreams that see beyond the years, and alabaster cities gleamed, undimmed by human tears. America? Yo, America, are you listening to me? God shed his grace till nobler men keep once again and wider jubilee.
Oh.